G'day mateys, my name's Fiona. I'm the face of Prismatic Brush. I'm a polymer clay artist from Down Under, and today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to make rainbow cakes, just like these guys. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and click that bell, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, let's kick this tutorial off with how to make these adorable little rainbow polymer clay cake slices. You'll be needing an arrangement of tools, but most importantly the polymer clay in an assortment of rainbow colours, some liquid Sculpey translucent to do your icing. I've also got some pre-made polymer clay sprinkles here, which I'll be cutting up into smaller pieces. I have a cream mold to do the little creams on the cakes. There's a 1.5 inch circle cutter to cut the slices. You'll also be needing a needle tool. I've got two here, one that's the standard and another that is custom made by myself. I've also got a tool here that I'll be using just to smoosh up the Sculpey liquid. It doesn't matter what you have, just something with a flat surface. And lastly, the tissue blade, which I just used to remove clay off my tile and to cut the slices. The clay I'm using is a dusty rose, a sweet potato, a sunshine yellow, and these three are pre-mixed. You'll want to flatten each piece of clay down. I use a pasta machine on the largest setting to get these pieces. Next you'll grab your cutter tool. Just cut out a circle in one of each of the colours. Then you'll just want to get your tissue blade, lift up your slices and start stacking them in the colours of the rainbow. Once you've got your stack, just flatten it down neatly, squash it down so that it's all connected, and I give it a little roll along the edges so that when I put the icing layer on next, it'll be nice and smooth. Now since we'll be using white clay next, I like to give my desk area a good clean so as not to get any other colours mixed into the white clay. Alright, now we move on to doing the icing. Grab your white clay and flatten it out in the pasta machine. Use your cake to size up the sides and then gently roll it around, cutting off the excess. Just give the edges a quick smooth with your fingers and tuck it all in so it's nice and firm. Roll your white clay through the pasta machine to get a nice flat sheet. This will be for the top of the cake. Use your circular cutter to match the size as close as possible. Pick it up with your tissue blade and I give it a little stretch here just to make sure that I can cover the extra bit on the edges. What you'll want to do is just lay it flat and massage it about with your fingers, roll over the edges until you get a nice blend around the top of the cake. I've just gently pressed the tissue blade into the cake to create the little slice segments. Now I'm coming through with the blade to cut my pieces of cake. Ta-da! Rainbow cake! Alright, now you'll want to cut the rest of the slices. Just gently press your blade through. You might notice that as you push, some of the cake gets pulled down with you, but you can gently pull that back up with your fingers and you'll never even notice. Alright, now we're on to doing the sponge of the cake. I just grabbed my custom made needle tool. It's just 3 times quicker than the standard needle tool. And all you'll want to do is just gently tease, prod, poke and tickle the rainbow pieces of the clay. This will create that nice cakey textured sponge that you see on a real cake. See, so much faster. Now you want to grab your liquid Sculpey and some of that white clay that we've been using. Just smoosh it up, put it on your countertop and add that liquid clay to it. I just add enough and keep adding throughout the process until I'm happy with the consistency that I've got. You'll want to massage it with that tool or any flat sort of scalpel tool that you have until you get a nice creamy, gooey consistency, just like this. Using the same tool, pick up some of your new icing and just apply it on the cake where you'd like your sprinkles to go. In this case, I'm just going to apply it on top of all of the white surfaces. You can be fairly rough with this process. I'm going for that rough, creamy effect. You can spend more time on it and smooth it out if you wish. Next, we'll add the sprinkles. I've just cut them up a little bit smaller so they match the scale of the cake. Okay, we'll want to make a little cream to go on each of our slices of cake. So grab that white clay, smush it up into a little ball, put it into your mold. Make sure you press it firmly down so as to get all the details in that mold. And then when you're happy with that, just grab your tissue blade and gently slice it between the excess clay and the surface of your mold. Try not to cut the mold. Then you'll just want to gently massage the mold to pull out your clay cream without doing any damage to it. And voila! We have a tiny little cream. Isn't she perfect? Take your little cream and just plop her on top of the cake like so. She'll stick in there nice and good because of the wet icing we've just applied. Now take a moment to just sit back and admire your amazing piece of work. But we're not finished just yet. There's still one more part to do, and that is adding these delicious little sprinkles. So just grab a little fingerful and start sprinkling. Easy peasy. When they're all done, I just grab a piece of paper and a ceramic towel to bake them on in the oven. Make sure that when you're baking them in the oven, you're doing it at the right temperature. I use 130 degrees Celsius, which is 275 Fahrenheit. And you're done. Next, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to make these really cute, adorable little rainbow cupcakes. The tools you want to be using to make the rainbow cupcake are cupcake bottoms. I've got a mold here for that, just to make it a bit easier. The cream mold that we used in the previous tutorial. I've also got a circular cutter here, but I'll be using the red side this time. The good old trusty tissue blade. I've also got a silicone tip tool. This is really handy for the creams. And this tool here. This is my little wire brush tool. I find it really useful for doing sponging and textured surfaces. You'll also want your rainbow colored clay. Alright, start off by grabbing your cupcake base mold. We'll want to be doing all the colors of the rainbow in this mold. So just grab a piece of the first color, condition the clay with your hands, make sure there's no creases in the clay. I'm just smoothing it out here so that I can pop it into the bottom. This will be my first layer. Then you'll want to repeat the process with the rest of the colors. Just make sure that you're getting the colors to come up the edges of the mold so that you can see them all when it's finished. Alright, we're all done. Just pat it down and gently massage it out of the mold. Voila! It's looking pretty good. I think I got pretty lucky with this one. Alright, next we want to do the top of the cupcake. I'm going to be using purple. I've just put it through my pasta machine at the largest setting and cut a little circle off. Now we use that wire brush tool just to texture the surface of the cupcake. Lift it up your mat and plop it on top of your little cupcake base. Okay, now we'll want to do another cream to put on top of this cupcake. So just grab your white clay and massage it in your hands. Make sure to get all the creases out so they don't show up when you use the mold. Grab your cream mold. Now make sure you pick the right size. Lucky I noticed. Push it in like you did last time. Be sure to be firm and make sure that the clay sort of gets into all those little crevices. When you're done, use your tissue blade to slice off the excess clay. Give it a little tap and then just wiggle it out of the mold. I had to use my finger here just to get him out. And there you have it, a nice little cream. With your cream on top, just grab your silicone tool. This isn't necessary, but I like to just go around the edges and push the cream down, just to make sure it's more attached and give it that little bit of extra detail. And it's baking time. Once again, grab your piece of paper and your ceramic tile. Just grab your little cakes and pop them on top. Be sure to bake them at 130 degrees Celsius or 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're done. Don't they look great? Now to turn all of this into a dragon. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new. If you have any suggestions for future content, don't forget to leave a comment down below. If you liked my artwork, I do regular updates over at prismaticbrush.com. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks guys!